Okay, so apparently I have an ACL tear, and I didn't know for like 5 months. I also have a meniscus bucket handle tear, which is like when the meniscus folds over and it looks like a bucket handle, which sounds pretty severe. And it is really severe. Up till now, I've had this for like 7 months, apparently. Okay, so for context, back in October, I was playing volleyball and I jumped and I landed on my left leg very weirdly. Like, imagine how a knee like normally bends like this, but the opposite way and with a really loud pop. That's what happened to my knee. Obviously, that hurt really, really badly, but I didn't think it hurt bad enough to be an ACL tear. So I basically walked it off and I stole some crutches from my mom for like 2 days and then I was back to walking. I was doing some light like at-home PT with like a rubber band and stuff. And I recovered to a point where like I wanted to play volleyball again. Obviously, classic move. So I played volleyball again and same thing happened, but from a different angle. That time it hurt way more. I'm pretty sure that's when I tore the meniscus. So yeah, I basically walk it off and I just slap some Tiger Balm on it and call it a day. I do some light activities like weightlifting. I did some running. And I got to a point where I was basically doing everyday normal things like with no problem or no pain. I just had a lot of stiffness in my knee. 5 months later, it gets to a point where the stiffness is just like permanently there. So I go in for PT. On my first appointment, my physical therapist is like testing out the range of motion of my knee, like as you do, and he was testing out my ACL, touches it once. He's like, oh shit, your shit is fucking loose, like loose enough where it feels like your ACL doesn't exist. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. He's like, I really don't want to hurt you, so I'm gonna go send you to the MRI like right now. So I go get the MRI. They come back and they tell me that I have a very severe ACL and meniscus tear. So severe in fact that they sent me home with crutches and a knee brace, even though they saw me walk in very normally and I've been telling them that I feel very normal. And then the next day I have an appointment with the surgeon and the surgeon's like, yep, you definitely need surgery. And they tell me that ACL surgeries usually take 2 hours, but mine's gonna take like 5 hours. Obviously my surgeon wanted me to get the surgery as soon as possible, but I told them I wanted to wait till after graduation so that I could experience my last couple of months of school without crutches. And she said that she didn't recommend that, but she also didn't blame me for wanting to do that. So yeah, 2 months later, I'm all graduated and I have my surgery tomorrow morning. 6:30 a.m. If you're a physically active person, you know how devastating an injury like this is. And I was really sad for a bit. Volleyball and physical activity is like such a big part of my life. The thought of it never being the same for a while is kind of sad. Yeah, I guess all I can do is just hope for a smooth recovery. Before this, I could literally trust my body on anything. I've never really had a major injury. Very humbling to get an injury like this. I do think it's a good like life lesson and it's something that I will grow from. So the recovery process for this takes about a full year, but it means I'll be able to explore some new hobbies and stuff. So I'm gonna try to hobby max while I'm in crutches. And if you've had a similar experience or experiencing this as well, just know you're not alone. I will be here to document my experiences, I guess. It'll be okay. Pain is temporary. Okay, wish me luck on my surgery. Bye.